am Flora, I come from Italy, I am 22. We arrived here in Cambodia 1 month ago and we will stay here working with AHHA for 3 months in total. I just graduated from university, bachelor's degree on philosophy.
Yeah, I am Lorenzo instead. I am also 22 and I am a postgraduate in foreign languages and literatures, studying English and Spanish. So this is an invaluable opportunity for me to put in practice what I learned. There are many different reasons behind our decision to come here and volunteer in Cambodia as English teachers. The main reason, I think, for both is that we wanted to drown ourselves completely in a completely different environment to see what it was like. And after 1 month staying here, we can say that we are doing pretty well, even though some cultural misunderstandings still take place. Another reason, well, that's for me, is that I wanted to brush up the language the more I could, because my plan in the future would be to become an English teacher.
Apart from teaching, I really think that this experience will make us understand more about how NGO works. And actually, if this will turn out to be a very good experience, I might end up working on this field.
When we first got off the flight, we were like, what is happening in this country? Everything was under construction. A lot of people were doing crazy things, and to us everything was very strange. And everybody was smiling all the time. Everybody was so happy to have us around, and particularly when we got into the main center, they really want you to feel comfortable around them. And so they make an effort for you to feel really good.
So now that we've been here for 1 month, we have been having many different tasks. Mainly it's about teaching, but we also help with cooking, or we have a new school, so we're trying to make it more beautiful.
The conditions in the school are very basic, and it's not just a school, it's far more. It is a sort of community, because some students actually sleep in the school's dorm together with us. Still, we have a separate room, but even though we have it, it can be challenging at times, because it's like a 24/7 teaching enrollment, so you don't really have time for yourself. You are all the time involved, and you have to keep your mind focused on what you're doing all the time.
The age of the student is from 8 years old up to 25, but we also have some students which are 45 or 50 years old. Personally, my students are from 17 up to 21 years old. So when we first arrived, we just had a couple of hours of training where they explained to us their method. Afterwards, we arrived here in the province. We started teaching, so we actually had to learn most of the things just by doing. We still follow books. They make their own books. My classes are, most of them are essay class, and I also have conversation class. And you have?
I teach level 3, which is conjunctions. So what I do is I explain the conjunctions for about 20 minutes, and then all the rest is just about practicing and extensively make them say it loud and speak out so that they feel confident about it. And then another class I have is in the morning. It's a pronunciation class. So I focus on the difficult sounds for them to say, such as S, the, F, and then right now I am focusing on tongue twisters so that they can practice.
It's not right to write grass, please try to write it's right.
Okay. Typically, our working schedule works like this. We wake up at 7 and then we have classes in the morning from 8 until 11 or until 10, depending on the working schedule of the other students. Like if there is some promotion to be done or some other work, they would just do that instead of doing class. Otherwise, we teach them. Then we organize every day a different cooking group to cook the lunch and the dinner, and then after lunch we have free time. And then mostly we are free all the first part of the afternoon until 5. At 5 the evening classes start from 5 until 7, and then dinner, and then after dinner we do the essay class we were talking before.
About accommodation, we have our own bedroom. There is a bed, which not many volunteers actually have a bed, but no mattress. So he brought his air mattress, so he was lucky, while I just sleep on the hardwood. We also have a mosquito net, and we had to buy our own fan. Yeah, when we take a shower, there is not a proper shower. We just use a bucket. We fill it with water, and that's what we use. We don't have our own bathroom. The bathroom is a shared place. We just use a bucket to...
You don't flush the water. You would just use a bucket and take the water from sort of washing basin, which is there, and
yeah, and you just use that.
And you find your way. One thing I really miss about Italy is the food, because it's not just that we are in the other side of the world and so that the food is very different, it's also that this school particularly is trying to budget a lot and is struggling to give something to eat to all of its students. So we have to basically manage to eat 2 meals per day with just $3, and we live here like in 10 people. So this means that we have a basic, that we would just get a basic soup with rice every day, and this makes like having something more, like about buying at the market something more, all the more vital, because it is something which really keeps us alive.
Yes, actually the first weeks we tried to eat just what they will provide us, but it's really not enough. So afterwards we decided, okay, it's time to buy things at the market. But that's also a big challenge, because you go to the market and you don't recognize any of the fruit you have in front of you. One of the main concerns we had before coming here was about our health. We brought a big first aid kit, which that's just his. I have mine upstairs. That's yes, very professional. But still, we got sick, of course, because everyone gets sick at first. So we both had pretty high fever and some stomach issues going on. So we went to a clinic here, and the clinic is very, very basic. We went to a private clinic, and basically it's the house of a doctor. He keeps the house open for the night. If you need any help, you can go and you pay just afterwards, and you pay very little. So it's very different from the European standards.
Everybody knows that Cambodia is an inexpensive country. During our stay in the provinces, we really spend, I think, less than $10 per week, so not a lot of money. We actually spend more than what we would like to, because when we go to Phnom Penh during the weekends, we have to pay the fee of the hostel, and then we think we deserve to eat more. And you can really try to go for $200 per month to live here. When we first got in Cambodia, we were really afraid that it was going to be that hot all the time. We suffered for a couple of weeks, but then we kind of get used to it. And also we started enjoying the monsoon seasons. Before leaving Cambodia, we tried to look on the internet and find information about weather. And it was written in many websites not to go during the monsoon seasons, but we are so happy to be here during the rain season, because this means that it is actually colder. Like, it's hot, like you see we are with t-shirts, but still it's warmer. The temperature is not that hot. It's just half an hour of pouring. After it's colder actually, and so it's better.
Our advice for the people willing to volunteer for AHHA in Cambodia is to really follow the rhythm of the culture without trying to bring your own rhythm here. It's really all about being adaptable, which is more challenging than what it sounds. But I feel like if you really can do this, then you will enjoy this experience 100%.
Yes. Yeah. Try not to judge and leave your expectations apart. Leave them in your home country, and when you come here, try to take just the good things.